Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored by Tremezzo, transporting you to Italy through tastes, sights, and smells. Tremezzo's main dining room is open 7 days a week, and there are also catering and function room options. Located in the Square One Plaza on Lowell Street, or check them out on Facebook for new events and seasonal menu offerings.
We would like to recognize the 2019 seniors for the Wilmington High School Boys Lacrosse program. Number 1, Ben Wright, accompanied by his parents, Lisa and Steve. Ben has played the attack position. He played 5 years of youth lacrosse, 4 years of high school lacrosse. He will be studying business management at Keene State. Number 2, Andrew Sullivan, accompanied by his parents, Nancy and Jerry. Andrew has played the attack position. He played 6 years of youth lacrosse, 4 years at the high school, and his plans after graduation is to join the fire department. Number 3, Nolan Fitzgerald, accompanied by his parents, Scott and Stephanie. Nolan plays the attack position. He has played 3 years at the high school. He plans on attending Framingham State University.
I'm literally reading this word for word. These knuckleheads.
Number 5, Kyle Kenyon, accompanied by his mom, Robin. Kyle's a defenseman. He played 1 year of youth lacrosse and 3 years at the high school. He plans on attending Keene State College. Number 6, Jared Hamola, accompanied by his parents, Nina and Brad. Jared plays midfield. He's played 4 years at the high school, and he plans on studying civil engineering at Roger Williams University. Number 10, Adam Bishop, accompanied by his parents, Kathy Richardson and Keith Bishop. Adam plays midfield. He played 2 years of youth lacrosse and 4 years at the high school, and he plans on attending North Shore Community College. Number 12, Connor Benoit, accompanied by his parents, Sean and Christine. Connor is a midfielder. He played 4 years of youth lacrosse, 4 years at the high school, and he plans on attending Southern New Hampshire University, where he will study sports management. Number 13, Alan Morris, accompanied by his parents, Wendy and George. Alan plays attack. He played 6 years of youth lacrosse, 4 years at the high school, and he plans on attending the University of Arizona. Number 15, Ryan Murphy, accompanied by his parents, Patrick and Betty. Ryan is the goalie. He played 2 years of youth lacrosse, 4 years at the high school. He plans on attending the University of Memphis. And number 19, Nick Layden, accompanied by his parents, Mike and Pam. Nick is a defenseman. He played 5 years of youth lacrosse, 4 years at the high school. He plans on attending Wentworth Institute of Technology. Thank you again to our 2019 seniors and their families.
Pause, what's up? You guys are gonna stay on that side, all right?
Chair?
No, I don't have any to spare, sorry. Pause, just close that door for me, please.
Yep.
Keegan, no yelling at the other team today?
Good afternoon, residents of Wilmington. Welcome to today's boys lacrosse game between your Wilmington Wildcats and Wakefield Memorial High School. Wildcats coming to the game 2-8. And Wakefield won the face-off. Wildcats coming to the game 2-8 on the season, 0-5 at home, and they're 2-3 on the road. Wakefield is 6-6, and they're riding a 4-game win streak into today's game. Senior night here at for Wilmington. Last home game for the seniors. Multiple seniors on the team for the Wildcats. Wakefield won last year's meeting, 17-7. As there's a scramble for the ball, and now number 5 Kyle Kenyon comes up with it for the Wildcats, and they threw it downfield to number 3 Nolan Fitzgerald. Now Wakefield has it at midfield. That is number 3 for the Wakefield. Unfortunately, I don't have a roster for Wakefield. So, like I did for the last boys lacrosse game I'll be calling the players by their numbers, which will get hard at some times. Wakefield has the ball, number 12, back to number 11, 21. Now 15 has it, center of the field, 16. 16 drills it behind the goal, flag on the play. Wakefield 23 for Wakefield has it. 22. Now 21 has it. Ball's knocked out of his stick. Stays on the ground. And 21 comes up with before whistles are blown. And the penalty is on number 12, Connor Benoit, one of the captains for the lacrosse team. Wakefield's ball here. It's just under 10 minutes to play in the first quarter. Wakefield has the ball, number 23, over to 77. And now it's 27 on with the shot and the goal for the Wakefield to put them up 1-0.
Are you looking for Wakefield? Yeah. I can't. There's just too many guys in there. I can't have anybody else in there. Sorry about that.
Wakefield up 1-0 here in the first. Another goal by number 27. Wakefield won the face-off. Now Wilmington has it. It was number 22, Matthew Pendenza, who lost the ball. So it's Wakefield's ball now. Number 16 for Wakefield has it. Now 21. Wakefield scored 103 goals on this season, while only allowing 102. Wildcats have 73 goals scored and 151 goals allowed. Wildcats coming off a 12-10 win. Or excuse me, they're coming off a 21-7 loss versus Lexington. And on the 7th, they won against Arlington 12-10 for their second win of the season. First one coming on the 13th of April against Arlington Catholic, 11-3. Wildcats had the ball. Messi Pendenza has it. Looking to pass upfield. Does so to number 1, Ben Wright. Ben Wright is captain of the team, Wildcats lacrosse team. Now it's 23, Gavin Erickson's shot who hit the bar. And now Wakefield has it at midfield. Number 3. Number 3 has the ball still. Now he passed it over to 22. 22 couldn't catch it. And now Kyle Kenyon comes up with the ball for the Wildcats. He throws it to the goalie, whoever that is. And now number 12, Connor Benoit, pass it upfield to number 24, Ryan Martin. And now number 4, Thomas Greco has the ball for the Wildcats. Greco had the ball knocked out of his stick. Ball still on the ground. And it's picked up by number 20, Zach Kincaid. Now Conrad Benoit has it. Pass it over to number 23, Gavin Erickson. And Kincaid has the ball. Pass it in front to Ryan Martin, who threw it behind the goal to Andrew Sullivan. And now Benoit has the ball. Over to Ben Wright. Right back to Benoit. Benoit making his way in front of the goal. And his shot goes wide. And it's Wakefield's ball. Number 1 for Wakefield has the ball. Throws it up to number 16. 16 across the 50-yard line, running towards the front of the net. His shot gets under the legs of the goalie and in. And Wakefield's now up 2-0. Wakefield coming out strong here in the first quarter. Up 2-0 with 6:22 left. Chris Robaj in on the face-off for the Wildcats. Robaj comes up with it. Robaj still has the ball. Getting in front of the net. Ball is knocked out of his stick and thrown, and it was scooped up by Zach Kincaid, whose shot went out of bounds. Now Ben Wright has it. Throws it in front to Christian Robaj, and his shot went over the goal and out. Robaj again with the ball. Looking to get around the defender. Instead throws it over to Gavin Erickson. Now Wright back behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid out in front to Robaj. Robaj over to Erickson. Erickson with the ball. Throws it behind to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Erickson. No, Robaj has it. Robaj back to Erickson. Erickson loses the ball. Ball remains on the ground, and it's picked up by Wakefield. But a whistle was blown, and the ball. It's now Wildcats' ball. Connor Benoit has the ball for the Wildcats. And Robaj had it. Now Sullivan behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid out to Benoit. Over to Robash. Robash back to Benoit. In front to Sullivan. Sullivan's shot was over the net and scooped up by Ben Wright. Now with the ball, Wright pass it to Benoit. Benoit over to Robash. Robash shot far and out of bounds. Still Wildcats ball. Sullivan has it. Throws it in front to Ben Wright. Now Benoit. Benoit back to Wright. Wright out in front to whoever that was. Now Sullivan has it. Sullivan passes it to no one and it goes out of bounds. And now it's Wakefield's ball with 3:53 left in the first. Up 2-0. Number 3 has it for Wakefield. Able to get around defender Ben Wright. Now 23 has it for Wakefield. 23 over to 21. Now 16 has the ball. Giving directions to 23. Now 23 has it. 23 looking to get in front. And Wildcats come up with the ball. 23 or 22 Matthew Pendenza with the ball for the Wildcats. Pendenza over to Benoit. Benoit to Martin. Ryan Martin with the ball. Shows it back to Benoit. Now across to Kincaid. Kincaid behind the net to Sullivan. Back to Kincaid. Kincaid couldn't catch the pass from Sullivan, and now Wakefield has the ball. It's number 3. Throws it behind the net. It's number 7. Number 7 for Wakefield has the ball. Still running towards the front of the net. And number 7 scores for Wakefield, running from behind his own net all the way in front of the Wildcats and scores to make it 3-0 Wakefield. That was number 1 actually, and for the goal for Wakefield. Ball's on the ground. Now, ball goes out of bounds, and it's Wildcats ball with 2:10 left in the first quarter. Number 6, Jared Hamala has the ball. Pass it over to number 11, Taylor Podolsky. Podolsky had the ball knocked out of his stick, and it's picked up by number 26 for Wakefield. 26, his shot, saved by the goalie, number 15, whoever that is. Now Wildcats have the ball. Number 4, Thomas Greco. Pass it to Kincaid. Kincaid over to Sullivan. Andrew Sullivan out to Robash. Robash with the ball, looking to pass. Gives it to Kincaid. Now over to Benoit. Benoit gives it over to Robash. And Robash loses the ball. But it's picked up by Ben Wright. Now Kincaid over to Benoit. Benoit behind the net to somebody. Sullivan. Sullivan tried to pass it to Kincaid, and the ball rolls all the way over to the Wildcat zone. It's now Wakefield's ball with just under a minute left here in the first. Wakefield, number 23, his shot over that shoulder of the goalie. And now it's 4-0 Wakefield on the goal by number 23. Number 10, Adam Bishop, for the face-off for the Wildcats. We're down 4-0 here in the first. Wakefield has the ball. It's number 15. Gave it over to 22. Now 22. Pass it to 23. Who just scored the 4th goal of the game for Wakefield. 23 with the ball. Over to 21. 21 over to 27. 27 gives it back to 21. Now back to 27. 27 shot goes wide and out of bounds into the baseball field. It was 4 seconds left. Wakefield won't be able to get a shot off. So the first quarter ends with Wakefield up 4-0 here on senior day for the Wildcats. We'll break back.
Hi, I'm Officer Matt Stavro. I'm the traffic officer with the Wilmington Police Department. I'm also one of our certified car seat technicians. Every Wednesday, we offer a free car seat inspection or installation service between 10 and 2. Just come on down to the police department. No appointment is necessary. We'll install a car seat for you. If your car seat's already installed, we'll take a look at your child's seat, make sure it's installed properly, and make sure that they're safe to be out on the road.
I heard through other parents around town when I was pregnant with my first son, we were talking about car seats, and other parents had mentioned to me that the police station provided a service where they would install the car seats for us. So I took advantage of it that first time, and then ever since then, every time we switch seats, turn them around, we just keep coming back. Because every time we've had it installed, there's always been one thing a little bit wrong, and it's just not worth the risk.
We undergo a week-long training where we learn about all the different seats, the different styles of seats, and how to install them in various vehicles. It's a very in-depth class. We are required to be recertified every 2 years. We have trained instructors that sign off on those installations that we do to ensure that we're doing everything by the book.
On behalf of Nolan and Rowan, we would like to thank the Wilmington Police for providing this awesome service to keep everyone safe.
Here at the start of the second, Wildcats down 4-0. And the whistle's blown. Wildcats ball, number 17, Christian Robosh has it for the Wildcats. Robosh loses the ball. Picked up by number 4 for Wakefield. Number 3. Number 3, pass it ahead to number 19. 19 with room to run. Pass it to 77, his ball. The ball was knocked out of his stick. Now, number 22 has it for Wakefield. Ball's picked up by number 23. 23 looking to pass, gives it to 21. 21 over to 27 to give it back to 21. Now 27 has it for Wakefield. 27 shot was saved by the goalie for the Wildcats. Now Gavin Erickson has the ball for the Wildcats. He loses the ball and it's picked up by Wakefield. And that's 23. Now 20. Now 77 has it for Wakefield. Now he passed it to 16. 16 with the ball. Pass it over to 23, who scored the most recent goal for Wakefield. Just under a minute left in the first. Now 21 has it. Now 27. 27 back to 21. over to 23. Over to 27. 27 out in front to 21. 21 shot was good. And now Wakefield's up 5-0. Wildcats down 5-0 with just under 10 minutes left in the second. Goal scored by number 21 for Wakefield. Now 15 has it for Wakefield. He loses the ball and it's picked up by number 22. Matthew Pendenza, who threw it out in front, intended for number 20, Zach Kincaid. But it was picked up by the Wakefield goalie and he threw it out of bounds. So Wildcats ball. Number 1, Ben Wright, has the ball for the Wildcats. Passes it out. Number 12, Connor Benoit. Benoit back to Wright. Wright behind the net. To Sullivan, and Sullivan tried to pass it. And he couldn't. Now the goalie for Wakefield has the ball. Number 17, pass it out to 21. Now 21 over to 23. 23 to 77. 77 over 22. And 22's shot is good. And the Wildcats are now down 6-0. On the goal scored by number 22 for Wakefield. Wildcats down 6-0. With just under 9 to play in the second. And number 17, Christian Drobash, wins the faceoff for the Wildcats. Looking to get something going on offense. Number 6, Jared Homela, pass it to number 2, Andrew Sullivan. Now Robots with the ball, back to Homela. Homela out to 20. Zach Kincaid. Kincaid with the ball. Looking to get in front of the net. Can't, so his pass to number 2, Andrew Sullivan, was intercepted by number 3 for Wakefield. Now 22 has it. 22 over to 15. 15 to 23. Now 23 rolls it over to 21. 21 to 16. Now 21 has it. Now 27. 27 looking to get around number 19, Nick Layton. And 27 scores his second goal of the game, making it 7-0 Wakefield on senior day. Wildcats now down 7-0. And number 1 for Wakefield has the ball. Now ahead to 15. Now up to 22. 22 with the ball behind the net. Look to pass. And now does so over to 22, 21, no, 16. 16 now has the ball for Wakefield. 16 over 27. Who just scored his second goal of the game, making it 7-0 Wakefield. Being guarded heavily by Nicholas Layton. Now 77 has it for Wakefield. 77 being guarded by number 4, Thomas Greco. 77 looked to pass it to 27. He couldn't connect. But now 27 has it. 27 over to 23. 23's shot is in, and now it's 8-0 Wakefield. Third goal of the game for 27. And it's 8-0 Wakefield. Robaj taking the face off for the Wildcats. Robaj comes up with it. Robaj looking to pass. The ball was knocked out of his stick when 77 of Wakefield ran into him. 77 passes it out to 22. 22 rolls it over to 23. Now 23 over to 15. 15 looking to pass it to 27. 27 out to 15. Over to 22. Now 27 has it behind the net to number 22. Now 21 has it. 21 looked to pass it to 15, and the ball went over his head and out of bounds, and now it's Wildcats' ball. Wildcats down 8-0 with just under 5.5 left in the second. Number 11, Taylor Podolsky, has the ball for the Wildcats. Podolsky looked to pass it to Thomas Greco, and it was intercepted. Now 27, his shot goes wide and out of bounds. It stays Wakefield's ball. Podolsky looked to pass to Thomas Greco, but 20-something was right there in the middle of the pass, and was able to pick it up. Now Thomas Greco has the ball for the Wildcats. And a flag is thrown on the play. Penalty was on number 8 for Wakefield for the trip of Greco. Still Wildcats ball. Sullivan has the ball. Pass it behind the net to Kincaid. Now Sullivan over to Robaj. Robaj back to Sullivan. Sullivan's shot goes wide. Stays Wildcats ball. Kincaid has it. Kincaid shot. Gets under the legs of the Wakefield goalie and scores the first goal of the game for Wilmington. So the shutout is over on the goal by number 20, Zach Kincaid, making the goal differential 7. Number 6, Jared Homela has the ball for the Wildcats. Passes it over to 17, Christian Robaj. Robaj looking to get through the defenders. Now is able to pass it out to Homela. Homela picks it up and then lose it. And a battle for the ball. Ball still on the ground. Now whistle's blown. And it's Wildcats ball. Number 17, Christian Robosh has it. Passes it out to Benoit. Benoit able to get around 25 and then pass it. Look to pass it to somebody. Now Sullivan has it. Sullivan over to Kincaid. Kincaid to Wright. Ben Wright with the ball behind the net. Wright still has the ball. Now pass it out to 23. Gavin Erickson. Now Kincaid has it. Kincaid behind the net to Benoit. Benoit looking to get around the defender, number 1. Now Benoit in front to Erickson. Erickson scores. Second goal of the game for the Wildcats on the goal scored by number 23, Gavin Erickson. Now it's 8-2 with 2:57 left in the second. Whistle's blown after the face-off. It'll be Wildcats ball. Number 17, Robaj has it. Robaj over to Benoit. Benoit now to Wright. Wright behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid out to Robaj. Robaj over to Benoit. Benoit looking to get around the defender, number 1. Now throws it behind the net to Sullivan. Sullivan looking to pass. Sullivan gets tripped. Flag on the play. Ball's on the ground. And whistle's blown. And the Wildcats will have a man up on the tripping penalty by number 1 of Wakefield. Benoit has it. Gives over to Wright. Right behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Kincaid. Kincaid over to Wright. Wright to Benoit. Benoit to Sullivan. Sullivan look to pass it to Erickson. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Wakefield's ball. 1:43 left in the second. Flag on the play when number 13 was tripped by number 1, Ben Wright. And 13 still has the ball for Wakefield. Now 77. 77. With the ball still. Now 77 gets in front and scores the ninth goal of the game for Wakefield, making it 9-2. Wakefield will have a man up for 1 minute on the slashing penalty by number 1, Ben Wright. a captain of the boys lacrosse team. Wildcats down 9-2. Just about a minute left in the second. And Erickson loses the face-off. Number 19 gets it over to 22 for Wakefield. 22 to 77. 77 to 27. Now back to 77. 77 over to 23. 23 to 22. Back to 23. Now 77. Now 27. 27 looking to shoot. Doesn't. Pass it to 77. Now 27 has the ball again. 77 has it. 23. And 77 has it. Now 22. 22 shot goes wide and out of bounds. Still Wakefield's ball with 17 seconds left in the second. And 23's shot goes out of bounds. Wakefield, 27 has it. 27 shoots and scores. And that's the 10th goal of the game for Wakefield, making it 10-2 Wakefield. Horn sounds, ending the second quarter. Wildcats down 10-2 here on senior day as we go to halftime. We'll be right back.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored by Tremezzo, transporting you to Italy through tastes, sights, and smells. Tremezzo's main dining room is open 7 days a week, and there are also catering and function room options. Located in the Square One Plaza on Lowell Street, or check them out on Facebook for new events and seasonal menu offerings.
Hi, I'm Renee Marcoux, and I'm the founder of Brady's Foundation. Brady's Foundation is a nonprofit organization that is based out of Wilmington to help people who are struggling with substance abuse find recovery, and also provide a safe space for their family members to heal in the process. We have our 5K third annual Run for Recovery, Walk for Wellness coming to Wilmington Town Common on June 9th, which is a Sunday morning. The registration begins at 9 a.m. and the race kickoff is at 10:30 a.m. You can find out all of the details about the race, how to register, and also about the event that we put together in support of people who have come to participate. The website is bradys5k.racewire.com, and you can find out about all of the information on that website, and also find out the fun activities that we put together for your family and friends. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
We're back for the start of the third quarter between Wilmington and Wakefield. Wilmington's down 10-2 here on senior day. The officials for today's game are Tom and Paul DiMarzio. Number 17, Christian Robaj in for the face-off for the Wildcats, and Wakefield wins. Number 15 has it. Number 15. Pass it over to 23, 22. Now 23 has it. 23 over to 16. 16 over to 21. 21 to 27. Now 21 has it. 21 to 16. Now 23. His shot goes wide and out of bounds. Still Wakefield's ball. '77 has it. 77 down front. His shot gets in the goal before the goal even moves. And now it's 11-2 Wakefield.
11:07 remaining in the third quarter. The score is Wakefield 11, Wilmington 2.
Gavin Erickson for the face-off for the Wildcats. They were down 11-2 here on senior day. Wildcats just can't get anything going offensively. And on defense, they're being overpowered. Battle for the ball. After it was knocked out of the stick by number 1 Ben Wright. Knocked out of the Wakefield stick by number 1 Ben Wright. Now 13 for Wakefield has it. 13 gets tripped, no flag on the play. Now 21. 21 gives it over to 15. 15 to 27. 27 back to 15. Now 21. 21 to 23. 22 now has it. Number 22 gives it over to 27. 27 looking to get around the defender.
10 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Nicholas Layton instead pass it to number 15. 15. His shots stopped by Wilmington defender. And now the goalie, number 15 for Wilmington, has it. Number 5, Kyle Kenyon with the ball. Looked to pass. Instead is running with it. Now pass it ahead. Pass with 2 wide for number 2, Andrew Sullivan. It goes out of bounds. Now it's Wakefield's ball with 9:32 left in the third quarter. Confusion as to where the ball is to be played. 23 has the ball for Wakefield. Pass it over to 22. Now 16 has it. 16 to 21. 21 to 27. Back to 21. Now to 27. 27, his shots over the goal and out of bounds. And it remains Wakefield's ball. Number 77 has it. 77 just scored his second goal of the game. And his shot was knocked away by the stick of the goalie and out of bounds. 77 again for Wakefield has it. Looking again front for a shot. Instead pass it to 23, and 23 scores again. And now it's a 10-goal game.
8 minutes 40 seconds remaining.
12 to 2 Wakefield.
The score is Wakefield 12, Wilmington 2.
12 to 2 Wakefield. on the goal scored by number 23, his second of the game. Christian Robosh in for the face-off for the Wildcats. Ball is picked up by number 1 for Wakefield. Number 1. Number 1 still with the ball, passes it out to 77. 77 to 15. Now 23 has it. Was 8:10 left in the third. Wakefield up 12 to 2. 21 now has it for Wakefield. Over to 23. 23 over to 21. 21 couldn't catch it, and now the ball's on the ground. And 21 comes up with it. Now look to pass it over to 15. Instead, it was intercepted by number 17. Chris Robosh. Robosh at midfield was wrapped up with number 21. Now Robosh over to 20. Zach Kincaid back to Robosh. Robosh looked to shoot. Instead, tried to pass it to number 1 Ben Wright. Instead, it goes out of bounds, and it's Wakefield's ball with 7:19 left. Number 1 has it for Wakefield. Now the goalie, number 17, passed it over to number 3. Number 3 up ahead to number 23. And the whistle's blown. 17, Christian Robosh has it for Wildcats. Robosh up ahead to Kincaid. Kincaid over to Podolski. Podolski to right behind the goal to Kincaid. Kincaid looking to pass. Pass is knocked down by number 8 or 6 or 8. Pass is knocked down by the Wakefield defender. And it's White's ball. Robosh has it for the Wildcats. Robosh looking to pass. Gives it up for Sullivan. Sullivan over to Benoit. Benoit to Wright. Wright looked to pass it to Ryan Martin, and the ball goes out of bounds, and now it's Wakefield's ball with 6 minutes left in the third. Wakefield up 12 to 2 and looking for more. 23 has it. Now it's 15. 15 over to 22. 22 over to 15. Number 15 passes it to 21. Now 23 has it. 23 to 27. 27 looking to get on front for a shot. Instead, passed it over to 15. Now 27 has the ball again. Looking to get around Layton. 27 shot was wide and out of bounds. '77 out in front of 23, and 23 scores again. His third goal of the game. Now it's 13 to 2, Wakefield.
4 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Scores Wakefield 13, Wilmington 2.
4:55 left in the third. And an ugly game for the Wildcats on their senior night. Down 13-2. The 2 goals coming from Zach Kincaid and Gavin Erickson, both in the second quarter. And 13 goals for Wakefield coming from a bunch of Wakefield players. 23 has it for Wakefield. 23 over to 16. 16 over to 22. 22 back to 16. 16 going behind the net. Pass it to 27. 27 was guarded by Nick Layton. Now 15 has it for Wakefield. Being guarded by Benoit. And 15 falls on the ground. And the whistle is blown. And it'll be Wakefield ball. 16 has it. 16 looking to pass. Now gives it up to front 427. .27 in front is 15, and 15 shot goes wide, and out of bounds, and into the woods.
3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Wakefield ball. Number 22 has it. 22 out in front for the 4-16. They couldn't connect. Now battle for the ball. With 3.5 left in the third. Wildcats down 13-2. .16 gives it up for 15. .15 looking to get around Benoit. 15 shot goes wide. Still Wakefield ball. .77 with the ball for Wakefield. Look to shoot. Now he doesn't. It goes out of bounds. .250 left in the third quarter. Number 22 for Wakefield has it. Behind the net, out front for 23, and 23 scores again. His third consecutive goal, and now it's 14-2, Wakefield.
2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The score is Wakefield 14, Wilmington 2.
The fourth goal of the game for number 23. Erickson loses the face-off. And number 22 for Wakefield has it. Now 21. 21 over to 15. 15 to 27. Not yet. Now 21 has it. 23. Back to 21. Over to 15. 15 to 27. Now 15, now 21. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Wildcats down 14-2. And 15 shot goes wide and out of bounds.
1 minute, 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Number 27, his shot was missed, and it's picked up by the Wildcats. Now it's turned over, and Wakefield has the ball. 22 with the ball for Wakefield. looking for a shot. Jed passes it. Number 15. Now 15 looking to pass. Gives it to 22. 22 shot. It's wide and out of bounds. 1:03 left in third.
1 minute remaining in the quarter.
Number 27 has it for Wakefield. And Wilmington comes up with the ball. Number 4, Thomas Freckle has the ball for the Wildcats. Now Robash. Robash had the ball knocked out of his stick, but number 19 tries to scoop it up.
30
Does
seconds
so.
remaining.
And Robash does nothing, and the shot goes out of
20
bounds.
seconds remaining in the quarter.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Wildcats ball. Ball is picked up by number 8 for Wakefield.
9, 8, 7, 6.
For a few seconds
5,
tick away in third
4,
quarter.
3, 2.
And the Wildcats go into the fourth quarter up 14-2. They go into the fourth quarter down 14-2 on Senior Day. We'll be right back.
Greetings, I'm Leslie Quick, President of the Wilmington Educational Foundation, or WEF for short. The WEF is currently running our second annual Business Donor Drive. Currently, we have thousands of dollars of requests from our school staff in need of support for their endeavors in areas of curriculum enhancements and technology that we can't fill and the school's budget can't cover. We need your help. If you or someone you know works for a local company that can help fund charitable endeavors such as the Educational Foundation, we're looking for your contact information. You can email me directly at wilmingtonedfoundation@gmail.com or go to our website to donate or help us directly. There's no reason the children of Wilmington shouldn't have the best tools to enhance their education. Thank you so much.
Final quarter of the final home game, 2019 season for the boys lacrosse team. Wildcats down by not a lot, 14-2. And Wakefield has the ball, surprisingly, here to start the fourth quarter. Number 1 had the ball knocked out of his stick. Now 77 has it for Wakefield. 77, his shot was caught by the goalie, number 15. And now Benoit, the captain, one of 3 captains for the Wildcats, has the ball and is able to spin around number 12 for Wakefield. Now Kincaid has it. Kincaid over to Robash. Robash to Sullivan, the second of the 3 captains. And Kincaid scoops it up before it went out of bounds. Kincaid out in front to Sullivan. Sullivan's shot is in, and the Wildcats strike first in the fourth quarter. Andrew Sullivan with the goal for the Wildcats.
10 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The score is Wakefield 14, Wilmington 3.
So the Wildcats slowly crawling back, hopefully, here in the fourth quarter, now down 14-3 on the goal scored by Andrew Sullivan. His first of the game. Bishop in for the face-off for the Wildcats, and it's won by number 15 for Wakefield. Number 15 shots in, and now it's a 15-3. Back to a 12-goal deficit for the Wildcats.
Wakefield goal at 10 minutes 45 seconds. The score is now Wakefield 15, Wilmington 3.
Wildcats down 15-3 in the fourth quarter. Ball's picked up by number 19, like Nicholas Layton. And the ball's still now on the ground again. Picked up by Wakefield, number 3. With number 3 for Wakefield has the ball. Gives it up for 15. 15 looking to pass. Gives it to 13. 13 now trying to get around Layton. Number 12 has the ball. Being guarded by number 21 for Wilmington. Number 15 now has it. Gives it up for 21. 21 over to 23. 13. 22. Wakefield number 13 shot is in, and that's the 16th goal for Wakefield.
Wakefield goal at 9 minutes 2 seconds.
Wildcats now down 13. On the goal scored by number 13 for Wakefield. Was 8:20 left in the fourth quarter. Bishop loses a face-off again. And number 15 with the ball for Wakefield. Looking to get around Bishop. Now looking to pass, gives it up for 23.
8 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
23 over to 22. 22 for Wakefield. That's one goal in today's game. Now 15 has it. .15 shot goes wide. Now number 12 has it. Number 12 passes it ahead to 22. 22 looking in front. His shot was stopped by the goalie for Wilmington. Number 15. Now 15 again with the ball. 15 pass it to number 6, Jared Homila, a senior. Now pass it ahead to Benoit. Benoit looking to get in front of the net for a shot. Instead, pass it. Try to pass to Ben Wright. Wright couldn't catch a pass. And now number 15 for Wakefield has the ball running towards the net, and his shot goes wide and out of bounds. It'll stay Wakefield's ball. Nine seniors on the varsity roster for the Wildcats. 23 heads for Wakefield. And only one of them has scored today. That being number 2, Andrew Sullivan. Number 8 for Wakefield has the ball. Now 23 has it. Now 77. Now to 25. 25 with the ball. Looking to get in front. His shot goes wide. Out of bounds. It's 5:40 left in the fourth quarter. Number 12, his shot was missed, and now it's Wildcats with the ball. Number 12, Connor Benoit has the ball. Be able to get across midfield. Flag thrown on the play. Number 12, Benoit. Over to number 3, Nolan Fitzgerald, a senior. Back to Benoit. Fitzgerald with the ball. Number 3, Fitzgerald out to 24. Martin. And now Ben Wright loses the ball, but regains it, gives it to Robaj. Robaj taking down, losing control of the ball. And the second flag thrown. So 2 penalties coming the way.
Remaining in the quarter.
So the Wildcats on the man up for a minute. Number 22 for Wakefield with the slash, and number 25 with the hold. Number 22 is down for a minute, and 25 is down for 30 seconds. Right behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid over to right. Now back to Kincaid. Kincaid out to Robaj. Robaj winded up and stopped. Now Benoit. His shot goes wide and out of bounds, and it'll stay Wildcats ball. With 3:17 left in the fourth quarter. Kincaid over to Sullivan. Sullivan pass it to Benoit. Benoit over to Kincaid. Kincaid couldn't catch it. And Wakefield comes back up with the ball. Number 3. Wrapped up and loses the ball. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Wilmington's ball. Sullivan has it for the Wildcats. Behind the net to Kincaid. Kincaid. Now Ben Wright hits it out of bounds. And it'll be Wakefield ball. There's 2.5 left in the fourth quarter. Number 3 has it for Wakefield. Number 77 now with the ball. 77 over to 25. 25 to 8.
2 minutes
8
remaining in the fourth
with the
quarter.
ball for Wakefield. Now 13 has it. Over to 15, back to 13. Number 13 behind the net to 27. 27 has 3 goals on today's game. Now 8 has it. Number 8 behind the net to 13. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter.
1 minute remaining in the game.
Number 13 has the ball for Wakefield, and Wakefield's just going to run out the clock here in the final home game for the Wildcats and the seniors. and 25 scores, making it 17-3, Wakefield.
30 seconds remaining in the game. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
And the Wildcats
3, 2, 1.
lose
That's the game.
on senior day, 17-3 against Wakefield. Ugly way to end their career as a Wildcat. But we thank the seniors for all they've done throughout their 4 years. Thank you for watching. I'm Sean Guiney. See you next time.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored by Tremezzo, transporting you to Italy through tastes, sights, and smells. Tremezzo's main dining room is open 7 days a week, and there are also catering and function room options. Located in the Square One Plaza on Lowell Street, or check them out on Facebook for new events and seasonal menu offerings.